Yamaha boys. Welcome, Yamaha boys. Check it out. We have a 2024 Yamaha MT09, guys, right here in the shop. We have several things for it. We have a KSPP power velocity stack mod and an airbox mod and an air filter mod. So let's get to it, Yamaha boys. So here's the kit we'll be installing. It's for the Yamaha MT09, and you can see their stacks made of 3D printed material. They go right into the airbox, and this is their page. They're made, I guess they're out of Thailand, and it says it's for the Yamaha MT09. Check it out here. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Yamaha MT09 Gen 3. It says that's made for it. They're in red. So let's get to it. Measured out the box, and as you can see, look at there. We took out these snorkels. Check it out. These are the snorkels, the old snorkels, and they're just they were just protruding out through there. This is one of the mods you can do to your MT09. This one's a 2024 model, and that way you get some better airflow inside your airbox. And you can see there, we went ahead and sanded it out, made it all nice and smooth, and made sure, you know, we were careful with the cut, as we did not want to go up to the edge. So there you have it. We did use an oscillating tool, which is that one right there. Craftman oscillating tool with a thin blade. It wasn't nothing too dramatic, but we did take our time. That way we wouldn't crack into this wall here, and made a hole. And the same goes for the side and the edges. So we went ahead and did that. And now to the big doozer. You guys saw it. These KSPP. If you guys follow my Instagram, not my Ninja 500. These did not fit. They were way too tall, and I did some investigating. It says here they're for the MT09, when in fact they are not. There's other people selling these kits, and it's erroneous. It's wrong, as they do not work with the 2024 MT09, even though it says Gen 3, and it's real fancy. It does not work. The second part of the stage kit, it comes with this air filter. This air filter is for the Tracer 900 and the FZ09. This does not work with the MT09. KSPP is selling these kits, and as you can see here, it says this is an official Ducati air filter for a Yamaha, which this one does not fit. You can see the stock one versus this filter. They don't fit. It doesn't match. You can see it does not match. So that's a doozer for the owner, because now they sunk so much money into this build and none of this fits, so we have to make it fit. And as you can see there, we made it fit. We did measurements, we cut it with our Dremel, rounded the corners, we filed down those sharp edges, made these edges round, and then we sanded the top with some sandpaper, dry sandpaper. And as you can see now, the box actually closes, and it does not protrude like in the previous video. And if you guys watch my stories, you guys know what I'm talking about. But this now seals nice and clean, and it reaches pretty much this running edge right here. So we're gonna go ahead and install these. Once again, these are the KSPP power, whatever it's called. Here we go. I'm gonna show you guys again. KSPP high flow. These do not work, so be careful whenever you guys order for your Yamaha. I know it says Gen 3. It does not work. Do not believe the hype. They do not fit. Even though it shows it there, it doesn't show it with the lid actually on. They show it with the lid off, but I'm pretty sure nobody wants to run with this lid off. You need to have it on for the air filter. So we went ahead, we cut them. Now they're smooth. Now we're going to go ahead and install it, and I'm going to show you guys the process to installing this airbox back. So right here you have this little computer right here that you have to make sure you put the screws back in. It's a little Allen screw. I don't know what size. And then underneath, you have a oxygen hose here that you have to kind of twirl it around here and then plug it into this port. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to see if I can get you guys a better view from the other side, and you guys can see how I plug all this back in together. Now remember, I need to take off this tape prior to that because I am going to set these stacks onto the throttle bodies again. So we need to remove that tape. All we did was plug in the computer. I believe this is like a little computer for the dash, so that it's already pretty much installed. And then we have a sensor over here we have to be mindful of. You guys can see it right here. This is a sensor that goes on top of the box, and then we have another oxygen hose there that goes later routed to the box. We're going to do this all, try to get it in one shot, but I'm going to get you a better shot from the other side, because the other side you can actually see when I place down the throttle bodies and I actually put in that hose. Here we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and raise it up. Let's try to get this hose here. It's going to go all the way up into here. We need to get this in there. Let's take off these tapes first of all. Let's get all these tapes out of here. We do have several hoses there we got to be careful with. This is for the tank, the fuel. This hose needs to be set to the side. We just use a little bit of spit on there and try to get this hose right back to where it was. It does have a clamp, so you need to bring that clamp up. So I have some channel locks we can tighten down. Let me tighten down that hose, and we should be good to pretty much sit it down. There we go. It's at the top now. Now you can see it'll straighten out underneath, and we have the sensor here. So we're going to try to set these throttle bodies now on the respective throttle bodies. You just have to move all of these wires out the way so we can set these clamp. One of the clamps fell. We're going to have to probably set the clamps down. Okay, there we go. We got to turn it around like this in order to gain access to this tightening screw. That's pretty much how you have to do it to all three, because if not, you won't be able to tighten it once it's on. This one fell down. The third one is the trickiest one. That one needs a little bit more persuasion. So we're going to have to try and bring it back up. And this one goes pretty much all the way around 360.